Well, welcome to Brooklyn, New York. That is the brutality. Rhea Ripley ever so the ire of a lot of events lately. She's a scorned lady now. Show KO stock market just went up if you invested in him a few weeks ago. But listen, Ripley is to the ring after destroying Anthony Kingsley's locker room, destroying his office. Kingsley tried to reason. Ripley didn't want to hear it. Tried to even get Ripley fired, but for some, it's gonna end up worse than that probably for him. So she puts this lady up in a 1-on-3 handicap match. May God have mercy. But Rhea Ripley, ever since that Amsterdam ticket was placed in her bag, ever since Mr. Mysterio took off with Morgan, she, color me surprised, and she's been a bit emotional.
Rhea Ripley has been walking fury. I don't think it's possible for a woman to hold more rage in her heart than Rhea Ripley does at this instance. And I know Ripley is pound for pound probably the best women's wrestler on the planet outside of the AWF. But what I have to say is that we have three talented, three powerful, three athletically gifted women who are going to stand across the ring from Ripley in this matchup. I hope she realizes what she just got herself into, because it'll take an arm and a leg for sure for Ripley to even breathe in this matchup, much less get the victory.
I'm quite intrigued as to how she's going to get the job done. But making their way to the ring, there you see it. A powerhouse, Mystery, Thunder, Jade, and Queen Spears, respectively. Anthony Kingsley assembles the pound for pound strongest competitors in the AWF women's division. We talk about Twin Towers sometimes in the men's division of tall sons of bitches. This is the dynamic trio. This is the dream team. But for God's sakes, look at I want to know combined how much these ladies bench press maximum.
These three women here got more muscle than a human anatomy chart. It's through the roof, the kind of power that these three girls can generate. And Ripley, we know, is right there at the dinner table sitting with them in terms of strength. But listen, you have Thunder Jade, who trains in the dungeon as often as she breathes. Mystery, who is the powerhouse of the women's division. Queen Spears, who has an ego as big as her biceps. Come on.
1-on-3. Here comes Ripley. Oh, elbow. All this because she would rather not talk it out. Big boot, and she would like to send a message to whoever put that ticket in her bag.
Can you blame Ripley? The insinuation that you would even be romantically involved with somebody who looks like Sean Sunny.
Oh my God, Rhea Ripley arm bar. Queen Spears trying to break the arm of perhaps Ripley get a tap, not to be, the Annihilator is gonna. Has she ever tapped out to begin with? Dear Lord Almighty. Apart from Mamba, of course.
Ripley, I have to say, hasn't tapped out in a long time. The last time I can remember would be WrestleMania 36 to Queen Charlotte Flair, but even then that was a different Rhea Ripley. We're talking about the Eradicator now, former women's world champion.
You're up, and
look at this. We know this. Riptide.
Hooks the leg. Here comes Queen. That's Thunder Jade.
And that's what you're gonna have to deal with. You got two other women. Well, I guess. And now Ripley, recognizing that the numbers aren't in her favor, trying to clear off Mystery, Thunder Jade,
Queen Spears,
another Riptide. This is Ripley's window. This is Ripley's window now. 2, 3. Oh, she got it.
She absolutely did.
Smart thinking from Ripley, taking both Mystery and Thunder Jade off the apron so she could get the Riptide on Queen Spears. Man, if I'm Anthony Kingsley, I'm wondering what the hell do I have to do now to subdue the Eradicator. I just sent 3 of the best women on the roster, and Ripley A little bit of outsmarting there, got the win.
You want my advice? Send Show KO in and try a different strategy.
We have, I think Shokyo is great. Great guy, great actor,
But
things of that.
you think not even he has a chance to calm this? You know what? We'll leave Rhea Ripley alone then. How about that? That's the solution. Let her, whatever she asks, just fucking do it.
You don't leave a fire to burn in the woods, or else it'll create a bigger blaze.
And poetry from a writer. We have more Monday AWF up next.